Ronnie Landis here, and I want to bring you guys a recipe that I've been making a lot lately. It's one of my favorite raw food juice recipes. It's called the Aloe Vera Dream. And when I was in Los Angeles, I did a workshop at Whole Foods, and I did a number of awesome superfood elixir recipes, and one of those recipes was the Aloe Vera Dream. And that's what we're making today, and everyone loved it. It was absolutely fantastic. And it's super simple and it's super powerful. It's something that I recommend everyone try and do in their first beginning stages of their day when their body is in a detoxification mode. You're expelling waste, acid waste products in your body. This is a drink that's going to help shuttle all those toxins through. It's going to help move everything through your intestinal piping system we call the digestive tract. It's going to help boost your immune system. It's going to help increase cognitive focus, function. It's going to help power you through the first portion of your day and help get things moving. Because we know that stagnation of the body creates a stagnation of thought. And that's something that we want to avoid at all costs. So let's get into it. This is really simple. It's basically 3 ingredients. And there's a few different steps which we will go through. The first ingredient, which is one of my absolute favorite ingredients for life, for longevity, for health, vigor, and vitality, is aloe vera. And here at the Hawaiian Sanctuary, I was able to pluck a fresh aloe vera from root right outside. We have it growing wildly, and aloe vera is a great superfood that originally comes from Egypt. And there's fables all throughout history. Alexander the Great was known to be very favorable of aloe vera. In fact, went to ancient Yemen to take over their aloe vera plantation. I find that interesting. And Christopher Columbus actually revered aloe vera during his travels and noted it as one of the 4 top longevity foods that he ever came across. So I find that just endlessly fascinating. Anyway, so aloe vera is incredibly good for boosting your immune function. It has polysaccharides. These are long-chain, bitter carbon sugars that basically inform the white blood cells or the leukocytes of our immune system on how to behave and how to function better. They increase immune fortification and basically just make your immune system a lot more intelligent. So if you have viral infections or there's a virus, pathogens, viral, fungal, bacterial, or microorganisms in your environment that come across you, if your immune system is properly functioning, those white blood cells will know how to target those organisms and eliminate them before or pre-contact. So we're going to cut this thing open right here. And the way I cut open aloe vera is I like to take the top off just like that, and then take this end off. And then I'll just slice off one side just like this. Almost like you're filleting a fish, but obviously I don't fillet fish, so I get all that from my aloe vera practice. And you're just going to cut it down just like this. Just take it slowly. You don't want to chop a finger or hand off, preferably. And just one more quick little slice right there. Okay, as I'm holding it, this is the gel. This is the mucilaginous gel that helps soothe the digestive tract. This is what you put topically on your skin if you have any kind of skin blemish whatsoever. In fact, I want to mention over here in Hawaii, staph infection is quite common. And one person asked me, what do I do about it? My friend has a staph infection in their foot. I told them, get aloe vera on top of their foot ASAP. Also, other immune system antibacterials like silver and oregano oil, olive leaf extract, all that good stuff. But aloe vera is extremely effective on the skin against any kind of skin infection whatsoever. Sunburns especially. I've had a lot of experience with aloe vera and sunburns, and it's just been the most effective thing that I've ever found. Next thing we're going to do is our fresh organic orange. And oranges are an amazing part of the citrus family, and one thing I've been really into lately is citrus fruit. One of the reasons is because a big part of my research is on estrogens and androgens and all the hormonal cascade, how to protect our body from the effects of xenoestrogens, which are fake estrogens that affect our body, basically cause a synthetic dialing of different estrogens in the body. They mimic estrogenic secretions and different things like that. So citrus fruit actually appears to be one of the most beneficial food groups against estrogen toxicity, whether that be the overproduction of biological estrogens like estrone, estradiol, estriol in their improper balance, or that be xenoestrogens, like I just mentioned, like plasticizers, BPA, leaching from PVC piping in the municipal water supply, many other different things like that. So we're going to cut open our orange here, and plus the orange is going to give a really good flavor to this overall drink. Remember, we're going to add in a lemon after this, and we have the aloe vera, so there's going to be a little bit of bitterness there, but the orange really does a great job of rounding it out. Oranges are one of the great foods, great raw foods on the planet. This is an amazing thing to create just fresh orange juice with. We all grew up with orange juice, except you know, my generation, our orange juice was some kind of like pasteurized concentrate of a look-alike orange juice. I don't even know what that stuff was, and now I actually have the real thing. Amazing as that sounds. So we're going to throw that in there. Boom, just like that. And the last part of this is our lemon. And lemon is one of the absolute greatest raw food, therapeutic foods in the world. I definitely would say this is a superfood par excellence. And the thing about lemon is that it's extremely alkaline forming. It starts out very acidic, but it can transmute its acids into alkaline forming elements in the body. And then another thing about lemon, as I'm cutting it here, it's extremely antibacterial, antiviral. It has a compound called narogenin, which is an anti-estrogenic forming compound. It actually blocks off what's called aromatization. That's the conversion of our androgens, let's say our progesterone or our testosterone, when that converts over into estradiol, which is in this case what we would call a bad or toxic estrogen. This actually helps block off that conversion point so it never gets over there. It keeps the hormones in place. And it's one of the best things for weight loss. Actually, you know, if anyone out there is looking to lose unnecessary pounds, the accumulation, one of the reasons why we have accumulated weight on our body and for some reason we can't get it off, say like syndrome X or metabolic syndrome, for whatever reason, we're doing all the exercise, we're doing all the cardio, we're doing all the dietary stuff, but we just can't get the weight off. A lot of that has to do with estrogen accumulation in our fat cells, and that forms belly weight, that forms weight in our adipose tissue, on our thighs, on our arms, you know, wherever it may be, the mid-waist section. Lemon is incredible for dissolving those bad estrogens in our fat cells, helps break it down in the liver, and helps detoxify our body. So this is an amazing drink to do in the morning to increase alkaline function, to essentially increase your conductivity. Because electricity, electrolytical impulses of our nervous system actually function better in an alkaline solution. The solution being your blood. Okay? So there's our lemon. We're going to throw that in there. Now we're going to go blend this thing up, and then we're going to come back, strain it out, and we're going to have a nice, thin, delicious juice. So we'll see you guys on the next time. Hey guys, we're back. So we just blended up this amazing drink. It's incredibly frothy. Now, you could drink it as is. I prefer to strain it nowadays because the fibrous content in there can be a little bit hard to digest, especially if you have any kind of bloating issues, any kind of digestive infections. Say, for example, you have candida. You would actually need to strain this drink and then drink it first thing in the morning beyond water. When you first wake up, drink your water, and after that, drink this. Because if you do have a sugar imbalance metabolically, you can't process sugar, or you have a digestive infection, you have a fungal infection, then you do want to do this first thing on an empty stomach because it does have the sugar content in there. And as long as that sugar does not ferment, it doesn't have the opportunity to ferment, meaning being poured on top of layers of other digesting material, maybe fat and protein, then you should be just fine with this. So we're going to use our strainer to pour that out into our big bowl here. And you can use a nut milk bag if you want. I don't have one, and this is just, you know, a little bit easier right now. So this, which we're doing. Okay, cool. And then all of our other materials are going to go straight into the compost, in case you guys are wondering. Okay, and then I'm going to pour this right back in because it's just a lot easier to pour into a cup via the Vitamix. So pour that in. That's our orange aloe vera orange dream, or an orange sickle, whatever you want to call that. Just like those drinks that we used to have as kids. Now we can relive it with the healthy version. And I am going to pour some out and be the first taste tester. Look at that. That is gold. This is liquid gold right here, ladies and gentlemen. To your health, to your longevity in every day. And it is my belief, when you live life when you live every day as if it was your last, it will give you a permission slip from the universe to extend that out even further and further. The people that want to be here end up being the people that be here the longest, or are here the longest, and drinks like this can help you. So I salute all of you on your quest towards better health, better lifestyle, better life in general, and all its incredible manifestations. Take care.